Take a gentle breath. Notice the stillness in this moment in life. So much of our suffering comes from caring too much about things we cannot control. We care about how others see us. We care about outcomes we cannot predict. We care so much that our hearts grow heavy and our minds restless. But Buddhist wisdom invites us to loosen this grip. When you stop overerring, life begins to flow more naturally, like a river moving effortlessly toward the sea. The Buddha taught that attachment and craving are the roots of suffering. It is not wrong to care. But when our caring turns into clinging, we begin to suffer. Think of holding sand in your hand. If you grip too tightly, it slips away. If you hold gently, it stays. In the same way, when we cling too hard to outcomes, we invite fear, worrying, and disappointment. But when we hold life lightly, we create space for peace. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what are you holding too tightly? What could you allow to rest more gently in your heart? Not caring in Buddhism does not mean indifference. It means freedom from unhealthy concern. It is caring without clinging. Like water flowing down a mountain, life moves smoothly when we stop resisting every turn. The river does not fight the rocks. It simply flows around them. When we let go of the constant need for approval, when we stop resisting change, we discover lightness and freedom. Imagine your worries as leaves floating on a stream. See them drift away one by one. The river carries them. You are free to walk peacefully along its banks. A Zen master once held a treasured teacup. He told his students, this cup is already broken. To me, it is as if it has already shattered. One day the cup did break. The master smiled and said, see, it was already broken. This teaching may sound strange, but it is full of wisdom. When we recognize that all things are impermanent, relationships, possessions, even our own bodies, we hold them with gratitude. Not with fear. The cup is already broken. Life is already changing. When we see this clearly, we can live more freely, with less clinging and more peace. When we overerr, we fight against the natural rhythm of life. We resist, we demand. We struggle, but when we trust the flow, we begin to experience harmony in relationships. This means allowing people to be themselves, rather than forcing them to fit our expectations. In work and goals, it means giving your best effort, but releasing attachment to results in daily living. It means accepting change instead of fearing it. The Buddha taught impermanence, anicca, that nothing stays the same, and that all things rise and fall, like waves on the ocean. When you stop clinging, you are no longer dragged by the waves. Instead, you float with them peacefully. Naturally, when you stop caring too much about what you cannot control, you discover a new kind of strength. No one can steal your inner peace. No circumstance can take away your dignity. No opinion can define your worth. This is what the Buddha meant by liberation. Not escape from life, but freedom within it. When you no longer cling, you live with clarity. When you no longer overcare, you live with ease, and in that space, life begins to flow naturally, beautifully, effortlessly. Let these reflections settle in your heart. When you stop caring excessively, you are not becoming cold. You are becoming free. The broken teacup teaches acceptance. The flowing river teaches trust. And Buddhist wisdom reminds us, peace is not found by controlling life, but by flowing with it. So walk gently. Care, but do not cling. Love, but do not possess. Act, but do not force. When you stop overrearing, life opens like a clear sky after rain. And in that openness, you discover true freedom. May you carry this wisdom into your own life with calmness and lightness in your heart. And if this message has touched you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, so together, we can continue walking the path of Buddhist wisdom and discover peace one step at a time.